What is up, you guys? Namicon here, bringing you my perspective as to what entertainment is bringing us. And welcome to another new episode of Worthy or Not, where I talk about characters whether they are worthy of joining Super Smash Bros. And Multiverses. In today's episode, we'll be covering to see if Ben 10 is worthy of joining Multiverses. Ben 10 is it's one of the most popular Cartoon Network. Is one of the most popular shows for Cartoon Network. The y'all for those that are too young to know, this dude was a big deal in the 2000s. Like this show was the original show was a huge deal for the 2000s. It was like one of the most popular shows on Cartoon Network. There were many video games. There were toys, toys. So many toys of this franchise, and and they didn't stop with and they didn't stop with just that one show. They it bent the whole entire show led to many spin-offs, such as a sequel, Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, a reboot like a reboot with Omniverse, and I think Omniverse is a spin-off. And then there's the Ben 10, and then there's the Ben 10 reboot that came out in I believe it was 2016. I've not I haven't watched that one yet. So for what I'm seeing, doesn't seem like my type. Doesn't seem like something I would watch. But but anyways, this show is one of Cartoon Network's most icon. Most, this is one of Cartoon Network's most popular shows. And the fact and this guy is probably the most highly requested Cartoon Network character for Multiverses. Like I remember seeing requests like you will see requests for the any of the Looney Tunes, anyone from Scooby Doo, Animaniacs, the Pinky and the Brain, but for Cartoon Network specifically, no one has come close to Ben 10. Maybe the Eds or the Powerpuff Girls, but no one came. But like I said, no one has come close to Ben 10. And honestly, I think the reason why is because Ben 10 has in terms of moveset potential, he has so much to pull from. Like I would argue even his kid form, he has so much to pull from. Has a lot to pull from. But a lot of people want if he were to, a lot of people if Ben were to come in multiverses, a lot of people want the Omniverse version because I think he's like the most powerful version of the four. But if it were up to me personally, I would choose the kid Ben 10 because the first Ben 10 was the one I grew up with. It's probably my favorite one of the bunch, honestly. So let's see how he would work. This is a concept art from what I from ripped ripped from DeviantArt. I would credit the artist down in the description down below. I haven't played multiverses in a long time, so I don't know how the class. I still don't know how the class system works. So yeah, so Ben I wouldn't mind if Ben 10 if Ben was like the Alien Force for was in his adult form, the Alien Force and the Ultimate Alien show. So since I actually really like those shows back growing up, so but so again, I would prefer the kid version since I feel like I feel like the monsters alone would have a lot for a moveset. Like Kid Ben 10 has Heat Blast, Gray Matter, Forearms, and that's the Accelerate. That's a pretty stacked moveset, dude. That is a stacked moveset. Just saying. And and as for the stage, he could use the plumber bass. And as for the voice actor, if it's going to be the adult version, it has to be Yuri Lowenthal. There's no there. That's not up for debate. That is not negotiable. Yuri Lowenthal has to be there. But if it's the kid version, also non-negotiable, has to be Tara Strong. Has to be Tara Strong. But there In turn, I would love if Multiversus makes its own remix of the Ben 10 song, similar to what they did for for Rick and Morty and Steven Universe. Like those are great remixes of the intros of the opening songs, honestly. So I would love it if Ben 10 gets his own remix. I have a feeling they're gonna cook with the music since they cooked while the Powerpuff Girls aren't there yet. The city of Townsville got its own remix, and that song is fire. Um, it's been so. As for my opinion on Ben 10 coming to multiverses, um, he's not my top choice. I'm of the I for Cartoon Network characters, I'd say I give the Ed boys a really huge edge because they are so synonymous with Cartoon Network for me. They the cartoon era is it, I don't think the cartoon era is represented in multiverses, which is a crime if you ask me. Like that era of Cartoon Network put Cartoon Network on the map, honestly. So, but it seems like they're going to remedy that with the Powerpuff Girls, which is by far the most popular cartoon show. So I'm happy for that. But but not to say that Ben 10 would be a worthy inclusion for multiverses because he is definitely worthy of coming to multiverses. But I would prioritize Ed and Eddie over Ben 10 if you would ask me. That that's just how I feel. But otherwise, for if do you guys think Ben 10 is worthy of joining multiverses? Yes, no. Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And if you want to, you can also join my Instagram, Discord, and Letterboxd down in the description down below. This is Namicon, and I'll see you next time.